Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Blue Yeti microphone. You're watching Tim's Media. Okay guys, so welcome back to the show. In the last video I did a review on the Zoom H6 audio recorder, and yeah, I just thought, since I've been rocking this very honest to God brilliant microphone, that even though it is a USB microphone, this to date is probably one of the most profound microphones that is a USB microphone. Alongside that, you have the Audio-Technica AT2020 USB mic, and then Rode is coming in with a very nice one as well. If you've stuck with me from the beginning, you'll know that I've had this microphone for a very long time. I've had it for about 7 years now. So I've been using this microphone for a very long time. It was the microphone that was hooked up to the boom arm for quite a while without a shock mount, and then I upgraded and got a shock mount. But yeah, I've had this for a very long time, and I just think that it's time I get a new one, well, a different one. I'm actually going to get a dynamic microphone. I know for a very long time, for a few months, because I've been looking at microphones. For a few months I actually thought about getting the NT1A, the Rode NT1A, which is a condenser microphone, but when I was looking at some reviews and some videos on some of these mics, I remembered that they kept saying that it's a very specific detailing microphone, so it means that yes, it can pick up a lot in your mouth. It can also pick up a lot in the room. So I think, yeah, I'm going to get a dynamic microphone. I'm looking at the Samsung Q2U, which is a very good traditional classic dynamic microphone. It's about time. It's about time I get a new one. But before I do that, I owe it to you guys who have been watching my videos for quite a while to do a Blue Yeti, and considering the fact that I reviewed this, I might as well have review that. Okay, before I let everything get out of blue, basically it comes out of the box. You get this long USB cable. It's currently plugged in because I'm going to do a comparison with it soon. It comes with this very sturdy metal stand, but unfortunately the thing about metal stands, especially this solid one here, is that it will pick up vibrations. That's the only thing, but that's what boom arms are for, to help get rid of it and lift it off the desk. I mean, mainly it's a great podcast mic, if anything. You'll get the blue emblem up the front, give it a nice design profile. You get the mute button, and you get a volume knob. And then on the back, you get the gain control and then the pattern control. This foam filter does not come with it, so this is essentially what it will look like. It's just a metal mesh shielding to encapsulate three capsule mics that are in there in like a flower pattern. So yeah, but I had this because it pops quite a bit. That mesh shielding is supposed to act kind of like those mesh pop filters, which does work for a while, but it gets a bit tiring. So what I'm going to do, so you get quite a realistic representation of how the Blue Yeti sounds, there's going to be no effect that I generally apply to my audio if and when I use the Blue Yeti. Likewise with this, because I've gotten used to the sound of the Zoom H6, I don't really apply treatment to this anymore because it's quite a nice professional sounding microphone. So yeah, I am going to switch from this mic to this mic. Okay, so now whatever sound you're hearing, it's coming from the Blue Yeti microphone. Already, you'll be able to tell that is quite a narrow sound, because at the moment it's in cardioid mode, which means the sound only comes from the front. It only picks up sound from the front. But as a condenser, this is in of itself also a condenser mic. This is a condenser mic, meaning it's going to pick up certain sounds very sensitively. So if I knock the table, I'm sorry, it's going to pick that up because the metal stand, currently I've had to raise it because on its own it's quite low, as you can see, which isn't particularly good if, well, it is good if you want it out of the way. By all means, you want it out of the way, but it's not good if you are doing a lot on like a keyboard with your mouse. If you're a gamer and you want to particularly use this for your mic if you're streaming, which is pretty good, but yeah. I would highly recommend you get a boom arm. That's the only thing. I'm not going to set it up because at the moment I've got it in selling mode, like it's something on the microphone. But yeah, I'm going to be selling this microphone. It's served me for a very long time. 7 years is a very long time, very good time to have a microphone. And yeah, I just want to wish it well on to a new owner. It's being sold on eBay for about £70 straight out of the bat. Without the pop shield, this is what it sounds like. Excuse any kind of pop filter, like popping sounds, but basically this is what I mean when you get close to the microphone. Is over time you pick up those breaths and the peas and the pops. So if you're a podcaster and you, like, most of the content is audio related and it uses your voice and you say a lot of P's and B's, what it will do is it will pop. Currently it's not because I am speaking that way, so less of the sound of the plosives is getting popped and going into the microphone. However, if you do want to speak directly into the microphone and you're quite close, sorry, this is going to get the proximity effect. You'll notice a sudden increase in the sounds of what it picks up. So it's very palatable, and you will be able to hear a lot more mouth noises. Like generally, like you'll be able to hear smacks and all those pops and clicks and anything that a human mouth can generate, the microphone will pick up. It kind of creates this presence in the microphone. But yeah, to reduce the kind of sound, I'll just do that there. Right. So now I can get close and it's not as disgusting. But worst comes to worst, it's a great microphone. It's a great microphone. Okay, so I'm going to go through some of the settings for you. So you notice the me at the front. If I mute the microphone, the one thing that you'll notice is quite a clicky. It's quite a clicky button. So that's the only downside. You got a volume knob. So for your headphones to go in, you get a volume knob, so you can turn it down, and I won't be able to hear myself very well. And then I turn it up, and then I will be able to hear myself much more clear. And then the USB at the bottom, and then you also get a hole at the bottom of the microphone. I don't know how I'll be able to show you. I'll do this. You get this hole, and what you can do is, if I don't know if it's all of them, but you can get an adapter that comes with most boom arms, and then what that does, it just threads in there, and then it means you can attach it to the boom pole. But as a microphone, as it's USB microphone, it means it's portable. It means you can take this mic with its USB and you can plug it to a laptop and you can record anywhere. You just got to be wary of the sound that it picks up. So I would recommend that if you're going to do a podcast, if you're going to do any kind of podcast at all, if you're going to, I don't know, create a new podcast and call it Tim's Talks, who knows? But the point is that if you do create a podcast, or if you're going to use it for a video like this, then I highly recommend you sound treat the room or go to a quiet room. Like even currently, you probably ought to hear there's some background noise, and it picks up my chair squeaks as well. If I was to turn my fan on, which I really want, I'll just have it at the lightest setting. You would hear the rumble of the fan, which isn't very satisfying to the audience or the listeners who are listening to your podcast. Because, yeah, that's the thing. So if you're going to get this type of microphone, you need to be aware of the conditions that you're going to provide for it. So if it's going to be like a YouTube video where you're speaking to the camera and you're going to use this, highly recommend your bedroom. It's quite a good microphone to have if you've got a bedroom set up, because naturally you will have acoustic treating fabric. So you got pillows, you got a duvet, a whole mattress, even your wardrobe with clothes in it will do the trick. But the point is that it just deadens the background noise and focuses entirely on your voice. And that is perfect for if you're in cardioid mode and you want to just not replicate, you just want to focus on the voice. However, as you can see, there are multiple buttons. So I'm just going to turn this so that I can see. Right. So you won't be able to pick this up, but basically this gain knob will control the gain. So essentially, if I move it up, it's going to speak and it's going to get very loud all of a sudden, which is what we don't want. However, if you turn it down, then all should be good. I have it on the lowest setting because my room is very noisy. Not gonna lie, it's very, very, very noisy. So I do not want any of the background to be picked up. So, yeah, I'd recommend getting sound treated room or sound treatment or acoustic treatment. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to the other pattern. So it's currently in cardioid or cardioid. That's the question. Cardioid microphone mode right now. So I'm going to switch it to the first section, which should be essentially what's happening is it's in bi mode or bipolar mode. I don't know. But the point is that yes, you can hear me, but what is good is if you're doing audio, you can speak into the left and into the right. This is probably going to be great for if you're moving about and you kind of basically it's this microphone right here. It's got a left and right channel, and that's what it's doing. You can alter it, and it makes a little bit of depth to your voice. So you can move around there and speak, and then move around there. But Often and Nice kind of makes this 3D audio space. So if your listeners are wearing headphones, then I'm sorry because you can't see my face because it's been blocked by this amazing microphone. They'll be able to hear it in each channel of their ear because it's separated. So it's just like if someone whispers to you like this, it's gonna get real ASMR-y. Oh my god. So yeah, you'll see there's this weird niche or this weird genre on YouTube now, which which they do ASMR. A good bunch of them have this microphone for that specific reason. It's because you can get very close and you can get very whispery and it's very creepy after a certain time. So yeah, stop. But yeah, that's the. I'm just gonna call it the bicardioid mode, left and right. Okay, so it is in omnidirectional, and as you can already tell, everything has been picked up because this is picking up sound from all over the shop. Alright, it's picking up sound all over the shop. But weirdly, I don't know if you can tell, but the top seems like, even though it's meant to be from like all around here, and you can get quite close. Weirdly enough, if I was to stand up, which I will, and speak into the top of the microphone sounds a bit better. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is. It's got to be front facing because it's a condenser mic, but if you speak like this, it sounds like a dynamic mic. So what's the deal with that? Omnidirectional all around the mic. Not good if you're a gamer, if you've got speakers and you just want to do a voiceover, which I don't know why you'd have speakers, because you would put headphones. So I'm gonna get out of this pattern because it's really annoying. It's the figure 8. There's a special figure 8. So now you can hear me again, but you'll be able to hear another side of it. So you can hear the back as well. That's why you can pick up the noises that are coming from a machine. So this is going to be good if you got a podcast and there's 2 people and there's another person speaking to you and you want to pick up that conversation. I'd have it in the infinity of 8 because it's basically one person sits here and one person sits there. And so if I click, you can pick that up nice and fine. So yeah, it's brilliant for interviews, it's brilliant for podcasting. If you've got a friend and you want to kind of sit opposite to them and have like a proper conversation, that would be the perfect way to do it. However, most people in this world do it in cardio mode because we're lonely. Okay, so now it's just at the front, but I'm on the other side. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it, apart from the fact that if you do want to put this microphone onto a boom arm, then you can just unscrew those. Mind you, you will have to catch it because nobody gave it a base, did they? It's a weird hanging sensation. So yeah, this was the Blue Yeti microphone. Yeah, I'm just gonna unplug that. So yeah, well, that's the Blue Yeti mic. What are you gonna do? But yeah, if you do want to buy this, I mean, this is a little bit of an old one, but you can get a fresh, brand new Blue Yeti microphone on eBay or Amazon down in the description below. So please do check it out. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Yeah, this microphone will change your life. It changed mine, sound-wise. Like, the way I treat sound because of this mic is amazing. It's amazing. It will change your life. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next episode. My name's been Jack. You've been watching Tim's Media. So yeah, goodbye.